From raw wood waste products to a useful, beneficial, and totally green produced energy product come wood pellets from Eagle Valley. Eagle Valley is a world leader in the production of premium quality wood pellet products for residential and commercial heating and industrial energy. Our process is to simply reuse woody biomass waste product and develop it into a viable energy source. Thanks to companies like Eagle Valley, what was once considered waste products headed for pollution-rendering burn piles is now being diverted and converted into a usable green energy resource. Wood pellets may not be the answer to all of our energy concerns, but it certainly is a positive approach to green manufacturing of a biomass material. Environmentally speaking, pellets are ideal for generating heat without contributing excessive particulates to the atmosphere. Trees are not grown specifically for pellet production. Aside from the green qualities of wood pellets, consumers realize that in the environmentally conscious times we live in, turning woody biomass into densified wood pellets makes perfect sense, both economically and environmentally. Two of our production facilities are located in Princeton and West Bank, British Columbia. This is one of the best places in North America for clean air and cool weather, perfect for the growth of hardy white pines. It is also in close proximity to several major lumber mills that can supply our raw materials, wood sawdust and wood shavings. Much of our supply is comprised of native white pine and spruce, which is considered to be simply the very best material for softwood pellet production. With no bark or foreign wood material and no preservative or anti-stain chemicals used during lumber production, this is a highly effective and clean burning fuel. The raw wood comes to us as wet biomass material with moisture content of about 40%. Arriving around the clock in huge transporters, we separate the wood sawdust from the shavings prior to entering into production. Milled lumber shavings are drier, having been generated from wood that has already gone through a kiln drying process. Our next step is to hammer the raw material into a finer wood fiber.
Well, that hammer and mill process is a process that we use to more or less make the fiber from the sawmill. This is sawdust that we have coming through this hammer mill into a smaller fiber, so it's easier to dry and then also easier to go through the pellet mill to make pellets out of.
Hammered wood fiber is metered to a drying process, where excess moisture will be reduced.
This is a dryer that we utilize to dry the sawdust, which is about 40% average moisture content in there. So what we utilize to dry that with is this burner. We fuel this burner with the fines that we get from the end product of the pellets. So it's almost like a regeneration of the process going through again.
The drying process effectively removes the moisture to about 6 to 9%. By capturing and burning production fines and using it to heat the biomass burner, this exemplifies Eagle Valley's commitment to provide a totally green process and end product. The wood fiber material is metered to the pellet mill. The mill is basically a very large steel die extrusion wheel turning at a high rate of speed with thousands of holes in it. Rollers mesh with the die to force the fibers into the die holes, and under 30,000 pounds of pressure, a pellet is formed. Wood pellets are cooled and double screened to remove fines and dust. From here, a uniform pellet is produced to meet specific standards for burn rate, BTU, and size. With the final production process complete, wood pellets are ready for bulk shipping or packaging. Bulk material is conveyed to silos, where it will be loaded onto transporters or containers for regional, continental, or international destinations. Our goal is to have plenty of product on hand to quickly and efficiently meet the immediate demands of our customers.
With this line, the production at this facility should come up from about 90 tons per 10-hour shift to at least 180 short tons per 10-hour shift, equating to about 20 bags per minute.
Containers are loaded at our facility with approximately 25 tons of material and transported by truck to the port. Because our mill is geographically situated closer to the Port of Vancouver than any other Canadian pellet mill, we have an advantage when it comes to these types of overseas shipments.
Today we're serving the retail side in North America, in Asia, and in Europe. And then we're also selling into bulk commercial users in the US and Canada, and then in bulk power generation around the world. So it's a simple product, and has lots of good applications, and it's the right fuel for where we are now, trying to get to a more carbon-friendly world in the future.
The growth of wood pellet manufacturing is fueled by the demand for more production and expansion of our facilities. Canada is currently producing just over 1 million tons of wood pellets each year. By 2010, production of over 3 million tons is expected in British Columbia alone.
This expansion is about efficiently loading our vehicles as they come in. It will enable us to have up to 1,200 tons of storage on site that we can get out quicker and more efficient than we ever have in the past.
One reason behind the fast growth in the region is the vast amount of forestry timber that has suffered attack from the mountain pine beetle. In the past, this destructive insect has been naturally killed off by sub-zero temperatures, but recent warmer winters are allowing it to survive and kill millions of trees. While this is a serious problem, the biomass industry is acting to make use of the deadwood material. The way we make our product makes a difference in the environment, and a difference in the lives of our consumers. We pride ourselves in our production technologies, facilities, and producing a quality product that is good for the economy and the environment. We consider our brand, Eagle Valley, simply the best.